up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Not Tuah podcast. I'm your host, and this is episode number 9, I believe. Yeah, episode number 9. It is the 7th of December, 2024, 10:24 a.m. Indian Standard Time. It's a Saturday, as usual, because I record on Saturdays, upload on Saturdays. You get my fresh voice right off the vine. Well, that's the guarantee. Unless I have something to do on Saturday, in which case I record on Fridays. But usually, I aim to get the episodes out minutes after they're recorded. We got a bit of a fun episode. I don't know, maybe depends on what you like, really. But I've got a few topics that I would like to discuss on this episode of the podcast, as I usually do. That's what a podcast is, you know. It's me discussing some topics. Um, but yeah, let's talk about me for a bit. Okay, enough talking about things that I want to talk about. Let's talk about me for a second. Um, I'm chilling, I guess. Got a lot of work this week. Did a lot. Accomplished a lot. Um, Unfortunately, I did fall kind of sick. I had a sore throat for the past couple of days. I think it's fine now. You know how when you're sick, right, and you don't remember what it feels like to be healthy? That's kind of what's going on with me right now. Um, so I don't know. Maybe my sore throat is gone. Maybe not. Also, I have a stuffed nose. That one I definitely do have at this present juncture. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's coming across in the audio. I can definitely feel it when I do my S sounds. KVD toilet, Sigma, rinse. I can definitely feel it. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's coming across in the audio. I do generally have a lisp, as I mentioned in one of the earlier episodes. It's been an issue ever since I was a kid. I used to have a lisp. She did wanna dilate. Uh, that's Timeless by The Weeknd featuring Playboy Cardi. Ever since I was a kid, I had a lisp. I should do something like that. Parody of the song. That'd be fun. I think it's a JIT. I don't know what a JIT is. JIT. Ever since I was a JIT, I had a lisp. Okay. But yeah, it's been a problem. People don't fucking understand what a lisp is. You know? So, like, and my name has an S sound in it. So let's say my name is, uh, it's Buster, like the dog Buster. So let's say my name is Buster, and so whenever I tell people my name, I'm like, "Hey, my name is Buster," because I bust on your wife. Buster? I hardly know her. That's just straight up copied from the very really good podcast, which is one that I listen to. I'm not trying to be a complete clone of that podcast, but also, yeah, maybe, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I have a lisp, and whenever I tell people my name is Buster, they were like, Buster? Your name is Buster? Butter? Like the milk product? Butter? And I'm like, no, Buster. And they still don't fucking understand that there's an S sound in there, and they keep calling me Butter. It's gotten to the point where I make up a fake name. You know, if it's not important for this person to know my real name, I didn't give them a fake one. Which you should be doing that anyways, you know? That's like security first, privacy first. Don't give random people your real name. That's my advice, but also I don't follow it. anytime a random person asks me about my life story, which happens a lot for some reason, but anytime anyone asks me, I just spill the tea. They're like, okay, so like, what do you study? Which college do you go to? And I'm like, yeah, I'm studying computer science at this college over here. And I don't fucking lie. I just say the truth. So bad privacy practice on my part, but someone's fucking yelling outside. But do as I say, not as I do. Oof. Okay. Um. Yeah. So, stuffed nose, sore throat. Not ideal condition to be recording a 40-minute podcast in. But fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. All right. Let's get into some of these topics that I would like to discuss here today. Um, okay, so we have 4 topics on the docket today, and I'm trying to decipher or trying to decide which one I should start with. Let's go in order of what they're written in my Google Doc. Let's start with Advent of Code. So this is, I believe, the first episode recorded in December. Yeah, on the 30th. Last episode came out on the 30th of November. And then the first episode of December. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas month. Santa Claus is coming to town. I hope I'm on the nice list this year. Okay. First episode of December, and every December since 2015, I believe, there's been a sort of programming challenge. Like an advent calendar, you open it every day and there's like a little chocolate inside. And there's 25 chocolates in the box. You open one every day until Christmas. So we have a similar situation in that instead of a chocolate, you get a programming challenge. And so that's what Advent of Code is about. And I've known about Advent of Code for several years. I think I first found out about it in 2019, maybe? First found out about it in 2019, but I've never been able to complete a year. I've never been able to complete like a 25 days puzzle or calendar. I've made attempts. You can access the past puzzles and you can do them like at any point of the year. So I've made attempts. But the thing is, it's deceptive. It starts off easy. They all start off easy, and they kind of sucker you in. You think, oh, I can do this, easy peasy. Like this year, I did the first question in 10 minutes, and then the second question took me over a day. And currently, the 7th of December, I still have not completed days 3 to 6. So they ramp up. They ramp up quick. And I think the issue is really, with me at least, in that the solutions that I come up with, dog shit. Dog shit, they don't work. Okay? I don't think it's a problem with my implementation of the code. I think it's that fundamentally, on paper, my solutions are flawed. So, yeah. I really hoped this was the year that I could do a full 50. Okay, so every day has like 2 parts to the problem. You solve one part, you get 1 star. So I was hoping to go for the full 50 this year. That's 50 stars for 50 parts. But alas, alack, maybe not. Maybe I'll come back to it like later on in the year. when I can program better, good, more. Hopefully, that fellowship that I joined that helped me out a bit. Um, but yeah, as it stands with my current knowledge, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not this year. I'll still try. I'll give it a try every day. I'll like go ahead and read the question and see if I can finagle a solution. But if not, it's an internet challenge. It's not that serious. But it is. It is very serious. I want 50 stars, but also not that serious. Just got a message on WhatsApp. Shout out WhatsApp. Uh oh, it's from my college. See, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. I'm sure I've complained about this before on the podcast. My college does not respect our time, does not respect our personal schedules. Right? Because why is it telling me to join this seminar now? This is the first time I'm hearing of this seminar. Honestly, probably the the dean of the college, that's the one who made this announcement. He probably found out about it 10 minutes ago. Professional Summit 2024, Unleashing Ambitions, Igniting Success. 7. Industry Stalwarts. 3. Visionary Talks. Are they going to share the talk? 2 stalwarts per talk. 9 transformative leaders, 5 powerful panel discussions. On the 8th of December. That's tomorrow. Never mind. Why does the message say join now then? I've brought this up, so I might as well finish reading the pamphlet. Experience insightful sessions. It's a good sentence for my list. Unlock your career growth, excel in a rapidly changing world. The AI revolution, shaping your job and future. Starting up to scaling up. Real stories, real insights. The power of AI for everyone. 10x your growth with AI tools. Mid-career mastery. Turning challenges into opportunities. Mind matters. Reclaim your peace. Networking opportunities, special performances, fun tombola. Delicious lunch. For those unaware, tombola is like an Indian version of bingo. Oh, they even use like a bingo clip art for tombola. Okay. It doesn't fucking tell me like what's the deal. Like what am I actually gonna see here? Insightful sessions probably. It's so vague. It is so vague. Use the coupon code, college name, at registration for 75% discount. I didn't know this was a pay to attend thing. How much is it? How much is it to attend? Institution of Engineers, Hyderabad. Oh, I travel past that building. Every day on my way to class, I travel past that building. It doesn't tell me where to register. Will there be food and beverages available? Shit. If it's not that expensive, I might go just for the food, like Loki. Register, here we go. Why register? Okay, I get 1,000 rupees. Well, I guess if you're doing 75% off, it's like 250. Which 250 isn't that bad. Again, if the food was good, 250 would be worth it for the food alone. Okay, so there's 2 tickets. There's a special discount ticket and there's a attendee ticket. So, which one should I get? There's no other details. Like I can't click on them. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to this thing because this is for like actual engineers. The ones that are working on like cars and shit. I'm a computer science major. I don't know why they lumped it in. Okay, there's gonna be a certain listener out there who's gonna who's gonna be jubilant at my admission here. But I don't know why the fuck they made us engineers. I don't know why they made computer science an engineering degree. In India, it should just be a BSc, Bachelor's of Science. But they chose to make it a Bachelor's of Engineering for some reason. That means in my first year, I had to study physics and chemistry for a computer science degree. I mean, they did also teach us like woodworking and welding and shit. That's fun. That's one thing I don't regret. I would have taken that as an elective maybe if we had electives. But yeah, I don't know why they made it a Bachelor's of Engineering degree. Should be a Bachelor's of Science, you know? Okay. Alright, slight diversion over. Let's move on to my next topic. Christopher Nolan. Renowned film director Christopher Nolan. Okay, so let me speak on my experience with old Chris Nolan. I've seen Oppenheimer, and I've seen his Batman movies. I don't think I finished the third one. I watched the one with Scarecrow and the one with Joker. Shout out Joker, Joker from Persona 5. Shout out Joker from Persona 5. I'm kind of ambivalent on Batman and Joker. But yeah, okay, so I watched completely the one with Scarecrow and the one with Joker. Or the Joker, probably, is what I should be saying. But I haven't finished the one with Bane. Like, I think I watched a little bit of it, but I haven't finished it. And that was like months ago. I think it was in October, and it's December now, as mentioned. So that's my experience with Christopher Nolan. I watched Oppenheimer and I watched Batman. But someone's fucking yelling again. It's 10:41 a.m., bro. Not that serious. I think they're like selling bananas, maybe. I fuck with bananas. Okay, small diversion again, real quick. Let's do a fruit tier list. Okay, banana, orange, watermelon, S tier. Okay, those are my goated fruits. Banana, orange, watermelon. If you have those, I will eat them. Capiche? Capiche. Apple, pear, fucking grape. Grapes are S tier as well. Grapes are S tier, but apple, pear, and pomegranate are B tier. Like, I'll eat them. Sure, if you offer them to me, I'll eat them. But like, I'd ask if you have bananas or grapes or oranges or watermelon first. I'd ask those. If you don't have any of those, I'll take an apple. C tier, dates. Because you can only eat so many dates. You know? Like, once you eat one date, gone. Done. I can't look at a date for another 2 to 3 business weeks. So dates, what else? Pineapple? Almost said pineapple. Pineapple. Another fucking person started yelling. I don't think... the second yeller is selling tomatoes. First one is selling bananas. Oh, tomatoes are a fruit, aren't they? Tomatoes. Let's go B tier on tomatoes, because I wouldn't eat a tomato raw. But like, if you add it to something, if you put it in a dish, like in cooking, if you cook something with the tomato, that's goated. Cucumbers, also a fruit technically, because they have seeds. Cucumbers go B tier. Bell peppers, technically also a fruit. They go again B tier because I won't eat them raw, but if you cook with them, they're pretty good. Olives are also fruit. Um, Olive can go C tier. They're only good on pizza. I've never had like an olive on its own, but they're good on pizza from what I remember. Right, C tier. We got our date. We got our pineapple. We got olive. What else? What other fruit can I think of? That's about it, I guess. And then D tier. This is my bottom tier here. Then fruit that I will not eat. Papaya. Fuck papaya. I don't like the balls. Okay, I don't like papaya's balls. Fuck papayas. I don't like papayas. I don't like strawberries. Something about the strawberry. No, thank you. Repulsive. Um, I guess a cherry as well. Not a big fan of cherries. Um, what else? Durian, I guess. Technically, they're fruits. I mean, who would eat a durian though? Like Loki, who would eat a durian? Well, plenty of people, cause it's like a delicacy, I think. But durian's the one that stinks, right? I think it is. The stinky fruit durian. Or is it the jackfruit? Let me look that up. Don't want to spread misinformation on my podcast. Uh, is durian the stinky fruit? Yes, it is. Has been likened to stale vomit, a bunch of dead cats, and hot poop garbage. So, glowing reviews all around. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this. Mangoes. Mangoes, definitely S tier. Shout out mangoes. Um, yeah, that's my tier list. Bananas, oranges, watermelon, mangoes, grape, S tier. Apple, pear, pomegranate, B tier. I realized there's no A tier. That's my bad. So our S tier is the A tier. Apple, pear, pomegranate, uh, tomato, bell pepper, cucumber, B tier. Uh, what was C tier again? Date was in C tier, I think. I've forgotten. Dates are in C tier. I know there was another P sound fruit in C tier. Whatever, you can rewind the podcast. And then D tier, papayas, strawberries, durians. That's my fruit tier list. Leave your fruit tier list in the comment down below. Okay. So back to Christopher Nolan. So I live in South India, Hyderabad to be more specific, and we have a big movie culture down here, you know. And every couple months, there's like a big new movie, and there's always actors with like one name, mononymous actors that are the big stars of this movie, and people go fucking crazy for those guys. I say that, and then the movie I'm going to talk about now, the actor is called Allu Arjun, so that's two names. But, I mean, and also the only mononymous actor I can think of is Prabhas. He was in Bahubali, I think. Bahubali was crazy, man. That made international waves. That's wild. Um, Hang on, I need to check something real quick. In this, wow. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to tab out for a second. I had to check something. I might edit that out if I remember to. Probably won't. Anyways, so the current hot movie is a movie called uh, Pushpa 2, the sequel to Pushpa 1. The actor in that movie is called Allu Arjun, I believe. And so, because of this craze around the actors in this movie specifically, Mr. Arjun, he showed up to a premiere of the movie, and there was like a stampede because people wanted to get up next to him and take pictures, I guess. And so there was a fucking stampede at this premiere, and a woman died at this premiere. A woman died. Her son got injured heavily. I think he's in the hospital. Mom was like dead on the scene. Um, and so obviously there was a post on r/Hyderabad like, oh my god, guys, can we fucking chill out? It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a guy. Can we chill out a bit, maybe? And one of the comments that I saw, it was something like, I can't believe I missed Interstellar because of this bullshit. And like, hey man, fucking read the room, Read the room. For context, Prasad Theatre is like the biggest theatre in the city. Maybe biggest in India, I'm not entirely sure. And for weeks, they've been promising a re-release of Interstellar, the Christopher Nolan movie. That's where we started. The Christopher Nolan movie. And, they had to push it back because of this Pushpa. They had to Pushpa it back because of this Pushpa premiere. And the fucking Redditors, it's always the Redditors. I've never seen anyone else talk about Interstellar in a positive light other than Redditors. So the people on r/Hyderabad, they're up in arms. And now, on a post about a woman dying, that motherfucker is still complaining that he missed out on Interstellar. It's a movie, bro. It's a movie. Have you ever heard of Netflix? Have you ever heard of Disney Plus? Huh? Have you ever heard of fucking piracy? Several piracy websites? I'm deciding whether or not to name them. And I think for legal reasons, I will not be naming any, but there are plenty. But don't do it. Don't pirate anything, obviously. But also, there are plenty of piracy websites out there. Anyway, so yeah, like, have you ever heard of any of those? Fucking show some respect, maybe. Okay, she's dead. And you want to watch a movie about spaceman. It's not even a fucking good movie. It's so boring. Not the most boring, but it's one of the most boring movies I've ever watched. I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it. I was in tears, bro. I was in tears. I was sobbing. This motherfucker is still yelling. Okay. Might be a different guy that's yelling, actually. Okay, I need to calm down a bit. Anyways, so yeah, fucking read the room. Don't be a fucking dickhead. It's a movie, and they re-release it several times a year. Maybe not a year, but ever since I came to Hyderabad in 2022, in June of 2022, I think then the third time they're re-releasing that movie in that big ass theater. So your time will come. Fucking don't make this woman's death about you and your shitty little movie. Okay? Okay, so maybe it's not Christopher Nolan's fault. I don't know why I roped him into this. He did make the movie. He did make that boring ass movie. But it's not entirely his fault. It's mainly that one Redditor. Such a boring ass movie. Such a boring ass movie, and you're gonna disrespect this dead woman over that boring ass movie. My god. Okay, well, so that's my little rant about Interstellar and Christopher Nolan fans. Fucking chill out a bit, especially in Hyderabad. Why did I say it like that? Hyderabad, especially in Hyderabad. Do I always say it like that? Whatever. Christopher Nolan fan, especially in Hyderabad, chill out. It's a movie. Okay? It's a movie. Chill out. Don't fucking disrespect a dead woman. Alright. I don't know why that got me so riled up. I wasn't expecting it to get me this riled up when I wrote it down in the Google Doc. Okay. Let's move on to our next topic. Haley Welch is back in the news this week. Haley Welch, obviously better known as the host of the Talk Tuah podcast. Again, my podcast has no relation to the Talk Tuah podcast. It has no relation with Haley Welch, and I feel it's especially important to emphasize that, given the story that I'm about to share. I have no affiliation with the Talk Tuah girl. Anyways, Haley Welch is in the news because she launched a Talk Tuah cryptocurrency. Yeah, that she did that. Hawk did. The DJ Khaled reference. Gay DJ Khaled be like, D-Gay Khaled. I've made that joke already to some of my friends. But I feel I needed to record it for posterity. D-Gay Khaled. Okay. So this, I'm gonna paraphrase a unilad.com article here. Hawk to a girl responds as people call for her to be jailed, with fans losing life savings after buying her cryptocurrency. So, I didn't even know Hawk to a girl was launching a Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency. By the way, like big news in the Bitcoin, in the cryptocurrency world this week. There's this Hawk to a coin debacle, and then Bitcoin reached 100,000 per coin, which is like the highest value it's ever had, I think. I wanted to get into mining Bitcoin in like 2019, 2018, I think. And at that point, it was maybe 10,000 per coin. And I didn't have any of the dedicated mining hardware, but I feel like if I started in 2019, by now I would have had at least one Bitcoin. So I would have had 100K in the bank. I would have probably, actually, knowing me, I probably would have cashed out when it hit like 20,000. If I got into mining it at 10,000, I probably would have cashed out at 11,000, honestly. Anyway, so I'm still not entirely sure how a cryptocurrency works. I believe. Okay, so here's my cobbled together explanation of a cryptocurrency. I believe there's like 10, let's go with small numbers to make this easy to understand. But there's like 10 Hawk Tuah coins out in the world, or like that have been created. And so every like 10 Hawk Tuah coins is equal to $10, right? So that would mean one Hawk Tuah coin is worth $1, right? Now the scam I believe that happened here is that the Hawk Tuah team told everyone, hey guys, one Hawk Tuah coin is equal to $1. And here you go, here's 5 Hawk Tuah coins for you guys. You can keep that. You can buy them, trade them, sell them, whatever you want. So people started buying the Hawk Tuah coin. And they were like, oh, okay, so I pay $1, I get one coin. That's pretty good. And then the Hawk Tuah team were like, oh, by the way, we had another 5 coins that we were just sitting on here. Put them into the market. And so now, people that bought the Hawk Tuah coin for $1, they bought it because it was worth $1. But now there's more Hawk Tuah coins. So it just now fucking hit me how stupid this is. In the middle of my explanation. Fucking the Hawk Tuah coin. My god, okay. Um, so now there's 10 Hawk Tuah coins. But people still spend $1 on one Hawk Tuah coin. But the Hawk Tuah coins are still worth $1 each. But now there's more Hawk Tuah coins. So that effectively lowered the value. Because, 20 minutes ago, you could have bought one Hawk Tuah coin with $1. But now you can buy 2 Hawk Tuah coins with $1. So the effective value of the Hawk Tuah coin goes down. And so that's kind of the issue here, in that people dump their life savings into the Hawk Tuah coin. And then the value of it just plummeted. Like, gone. So I believe that's what's going on with the Hawk Tuah coin. Let's continue reading the article. Haley Welch had denied these accusations and had defended hers and her team's actions during a live stream on Twitter. The team hasn't sold one token and not one KOL, I don't know what that means, have been given one free token. A few users say a majority have never purchased anything and have only sold the tokens they were given. Haley is lying and will likely have to talk to a judge about this. That's good. That's pretty good. Who said this? Shout out to whoever said this. That's a good one. During a live stream, YouTube investigator Stephen Coffeezilla, I saw that video, I think, joined and gave the viral sensation a bit of grilling. One person took to Twitter to claim that they'd bought $35,000 worth of the Hawk Tuah coin, but it turned out to be worth just $2,000 10 minutes later. So that's a $33K loss. I'm a huge fan of Hawk Tuah, but you took my life savings. I purchased your coin, Dollar Hawk, that you are so excited about with my life savings and children's college education fund as well. My god. You didn't mention that you were going to buy 97% of the supply and sell it almost immediately to make a large profit. Could you imagine being this guy's kid and he had to tell you, I'm sorry son, the Hawk Tuah girl stole your college money? That's crazy. And so people are understandably very upset. Again, on Reddit, and where I find most of my news. The comment, let's read a few comments. Quote, someone take this bitch to court and make an example out of her. And a reply said, if you put your life savings on this shit, you deserve to lose everything. Man, it's fucking crazy. So yeah, that's Hawk Tuah girl. She made a Bitcoin and it's shit. It's a shit coin, as the kids say. I'm sure they say that. Shit coin? Sounds like something they would. Alright, let's do a poll review. I forgot to do a poll review in the last episode. So you get a double poll review this time. I probably should have opened up the poll app before I discussed it. Give it a second. Poll. Okay. Um, did I forget to discuss this? Mike? No, I don't think I did. Actually, never mind. Would you rather fight Jake Paul or Mike Tyson? Two people said Mike Tyson. I think I discussed that. Okay, whatever. So let's discuss the last poll, which is I talked about in internet culture, about how you grow up surrounded by like memes and videos. We have one vote, and it says, "Yeah, I grew up in an internet culture." So, I mean, I guess that makes sense because of the audience that I've cultivated with this podcast. It makes sense that they would be, internet culture people shaped by an internet culture. I don't. I guess, yeah, I don't really know what to make of this. It is one vote, so it's a very small sample size. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in an internet culture as well, so that's one way you guys can relate to me if you want to. No pressure. Okay. Speaking of Spotify, let's move on to our final topic for today's episode. The Spotify Wrapped came out a couple days ago. I thought we would discuss my Wrapped and then discuss a little bit of the discussion around the Spotify Wrapped. Should I turn on the sound? Will that get me copyright claimed? Okay. I'm not gonna. That is straight up copyright infringement. Okay. Can you just fucking tell me what I missed? You know what? I'm gonna read the little excerpt at the end that tells you your top artist. So my top artist this year was Travis Scott. I listened to a lot of Utopia and Astroworld this year. But also I only switched to Spotify in August of this year. So January to August, not counted. So it's not perfectly representative. But like yeah, I agree with what I've been presented with. Top artists are very vanilla, I guess, very Hot 100. We have Travis Scott at number one, Tyler the Creator at number two. I did listen to Noid a lot when it was a single. I listened to Chromacopia, the whole album. I've listened to it once, and then ever since then, I've only listened to the first few tracks of Chromacopia, and then once it gets to like Judge Judy, that's when I tap out. Travis Scott at number one, Tyler the Creator at number two, Kendrick Lamar at number three. Shout out GNX, still my album of the year, not changed. Number four, Metro Boomin. Yeah, I guess. I did listen to like that a lot. Number five, Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty has once again made an appearance in my Spotify Wrapped. He was my top artist for 2023, I believe, or 2022. No, it was 2023. He was my top artist because I listened to his album. Let's Start Here. Great album, by the way, psych rock. If you're into that, psychedelic sound. But I listened to that album quite a lot, and so I think all my top songs were from that album as well. Probably look like a bot account now that I think about it. Top song, A Cold Sunday by Little Yachty. Now that's curious. My top song is by my fifth top artist. That's, curious. Number two song, Best Interest by Tyler the Creator. Number three song, Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. That does surprise me. I don't think I listened to that song that much. Number four, Too Many Nights by Don Toliver featuring, or by Metro Boomin featuring Don Toliver. It's like a collab thing. I think Metro was the producer, but it came out on his album. Number five, Overdue with Travis Scott. This one is weird. I don't know what this song sounds like. Should I listen to it real quick? Hang on, let me pull that up. See if I can recognize it. Overdue with Travis Scott. On the Metro Boomin album. Oh. Yeah, I remember that song. It's a good song. Overtime and overdue. Do. In the morning, so yeah, that's my Spotify Wrapped. But there's a bit of a controversy around the Spotify Wrapped this year because it's not as good as last year. Apparently, I know it's not as good as last year, or like the year before that. I think before that it told me what city I should live in based on my music taste. I don't remember what city. I can probably pull that up actually. If I just look for my Spotify Wrapped in my Discord channel, because I made a separate thread for it. Spotify Wrapped. No, I only screenshotted the top artist. 2022, my top artists were The Weeknd, Childish Gambino, Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, and Frank Ocean. So Tyler and Kendrick, they're still on there. They moved up by one. Okay. Top song, Gasoline, Sacrifice, Death by... Oh yeah, 2022, that's when Dawn FM came out. That's why he's number one. It's a good album. Minutes listened 15k. This year minutes listened was 8k. But again, that's only up from August. And they stopped tracking in October. So August, September, October, that's 8,000 minutes. Extrapolate that, do a little bit of mathematical. We get 8, 16, 24, 32,000 minutes listened this year. Assuming I've done my math right. 32,000 minutes listened. Pretty respectable. Anyways, yeah, so like last year it told you what city you should live in based on your Spotify Wrapped. It like, well, that's like the main thing that popped up. But this year it didn't even tell you your top genres or anything. It gave you like a rewind of the genres. Like December was your pop, pink, princess, pony, Pilates, princess club month. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me something that I could make sense of, Pink Pilates Princess Pony Club is what it told me for September, I believe. But yeah, I do like how Spotify Wrapped is like a yearly event that everyone can get behind. Even though they introduced a sound capsule thing that just lets you look at your Spotify Wrapped for any month as you wish, when you please. So like December 2024, my top artist is Kendrick Lamar. November 2024, top artist was Travis Scott. October 2024, top artist was Travis Scott. But whatever, it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, I think we should wrap it up. Thank you for listening to the Not Tuah podcast. This has been episode number 9. I've been your host. And I will see you all later. Bye bye, everybody.